Hey guys, it's Ken from KBDProductionsTV doing a special live stream for all my members and moderators. This is an add-on video that I add as an extra feature during the week just to show my appreciation to all the people who support the channel by becoming members and of course my moderators.
Ken always shows so much appreciation during these add-on shows, as he puts it. Only quality entertainment from Kenneth Bernard Domik.
Jacob's in the house. Chocolate Operator is a new member just now. Very cool. We have Nicholas. We have Darth Vader. Welcome everyone who wants to drop by. We have Tom. Hey everyone. Darth Vader says, welcome new member. Chocolate Operator. So now we're up to 61 awesome members happening. Hello. And then we have Krista Edwards. Hey Ken. Hi everyone. Hey Krista. We got a new member right off the top, which is very cool.
When is he going to learn that sitting there reading out member names or the things they are saying is so boring and not at all entertaining? No wonder he gets a crappy turnout as far as active viewers compared to so many others.
We have King Tazzy saying hi all. Nottingham College TV, hello. And then Tier Nagin, I forget how to say your name. Hello, good to see you. Well, hello. And then we have King Tazzy. How's everyone? We're doing fine. We are doing awesome.
There he goes with paying attention to his phone already. Ken, you put on a phenomenal show, mate. Absolutely phenomenally tangy.
I did put up a comment, I guess on my main channel, asking people if they wanted to talk any specific topics today. And I think one of the ones I remember off the top of my head was from James. And he wanted me to maybe talk about what you guys are doing during this COVID. What your plans are this summer, knowing that your summer's kind of restricted.
Shocking that he would pick that topic, given he hasn't restricted himself at all during the pandemic. All he has done is what he normally would, in addition to complaining about how he can't travel or he can't get certain foods. Oh, and let's not forget, he has complained about a 25% drop in earnings, which is very likely bullshit.
Hey Ken, I love you man, from Kitchener, Ontario, from Caden Gamer 226. Thank you very much for the 279 super chat. Really appreciate that. Chocolate Operator says, love the vids. Have you ever been to Nova Scotia? I have been to Nova Scotia a few times in my past. It definitely isn't my near future at the moment. But I'd love to go back to Nova Scotia for sure. I remember sitting on the hill, Centennial Hill I think it is, and watching Canada Day fireworks back when I was probably like 10 years old. But I do remember that clearly. Yeah, you posted great photos of the lake house. Well, thank you. I'm on unemployment and being laid off from work currently, but have to go back sadly starting the end of July. So you don't want to go back? I can see why you'd want to stay home, but obviously we need to work. And but good for you that you've hung on, and good for you that you've got employment coming. That's awesome news. Staying at home and following stay-home policy. Nice.
Nice? That is all you can say to that person, Ken? Nice that they stayed home and listened to orders, and you didn't? Will you ever be honest and tell the public you were selfish and truly did not care how your actions affected others? Doubtful, as you don't strike me as someone who would ever admit to being wrong, which you were in this situation over and over and over again.
Very, very cool. Anybody else want to talk about what they're going to be doing? Hey, David, during the summers, limited summer. It's going to be called COVID summer, maybe. I don't know.
COVID summer, eh, Ken? Congratulations on treating this thing even worse than you have by trying to diminish it further to being nothing but a nuisance to you. Let's just open the world back up, and if tens of millions of people die, so what, right? Just so long as the people like yourself who feel so impacted can do as you please.
Again, how are you, dude? Did you get my Instagram about me having a beer? Yes, thank you very much, David. I actually said something back, I believe. I think I said nice.
Ken and his nice response just means he could give a crap. Here, I shall play you an example of this so you get what I mean.
Jonathan was so generous.
Oh, that's nice.
When he found out I was pregnant, he bought me this diamond ring.
That's nice.
And then when I was 5 months pregnant, he took me away for the weekend to Paris. That's France.
That's nice.
And then when Maria was born, he bought me a Mercedes-Benz.
That's nice.
What did your husband buy for you?
He got me elocution lessons.
Didn't really work, did they?
Actually, they did. I used to say, fuck off. Now I say, that's nice.
Big nice. Beer and ribs. That's a great afternoon meal and drink. You rock, dude? No, David. You rock. Bum, bum. So right now I'm on I think 7 o'clock. No, I stopped eating yesterday, I think at 5 in the afternoon. So we're coming up on a 24-hour fast. I'm pretty sure. I'll have to check some data that I actually know that I had that will help me remember the last thing I ate. So I've been fasting for almost 24 hours. So I can't wait for tonight's dinner. Let me tell you.
Oh boy. Here we go on the fasting nonsense. Ken, until you prove things, no sense in mentioning it. Your social media is rife with you showing off all the fun foods you are scarfing down and all the beer you are guzzling. That is all so conducive to weight loss.
In Simcoe County, they've moved to phase 2. So the Boston Pizza in Bradford, I noticed that there were people on the patio today, which is very, very cool. It's really nice to see people sitting on patios.
They did this down in the southern United States. Then outbreaks of COVID-19 stemmed from it. So do you still think this is cool, Ken?
Nicholas said the NHL is about to resume. That would be fantastic, eh? Nothing big planned this summer, says Tom, but next summer I have a few trips already planned. Me too. I got 2021 is going to be an epic year, I'm hoping, with the traveling and the videos I want to produce for you guys.
Already thinking that far ahead, Ken? You have so many looming concerns that should be your focal point. It's cute that you say these trips and videos are being produced for your members. Only thing they are producing is the money for you to go on adventures without you having to spend a dime of your money. I can't think of any other YouTubers that pull this kind of racket.
Chocolate Operator says, nothing much this summer, just waiting on the local concrete guys to open. The local concrete guys. I guess you're building something, or you work for a concrete company? David said, just checked. Now, yeah, you did it. Oh, you're checking the notifications. On the Instagrams. Replied back, LOL, I'm on my 4th beer. Cheers. Just for you, Kenny. Well, cheers back to you, David, with my Canada Dry Club Soda.
Yes, that is just so amazing of you, Ken, to make a fake exaggeration for some attention. Kudos to you as usual. What's next? Are you going to start blowing bubbles in some brown cow moo-moo juice for all to enjoy?
Did you get some mug root beer, Ken? I haven't had mug root beer since the last time you saw me drink it on one of my videos. Illinois Tom says, can't wait for all the travel vlogs in 2021. Yep, there's going to be at least once a month. Whether it's local traveling or across the seas into the United States also, of course.
Guess we shall see if your channel is still thriving then. One should never lose sight of the present.
The random guy, one of our awesome moderators. How are you, sir? What's up, Ken? King Tazzy says, hey, random. Chocolate Operator says, building a garage but postponed due to concrete. Okay. Yeah, I'd love to build like a 2-story garage and put my office upstairs. Get it out of the house. But we'll wait and see.
That was code for Ken trying to elicit donations from his members. Maybe he'll do a GoFundMe, seeing as he loves to hop on trends. He doesn't seem to have an issue with asking people for money.
It'd be nice to have an office, as opposed to shared office with my house. So I'm planning on possibly going up to the cottage maybe every other week for a few days. Again, once they open up the border, I will definitely be taking full advantage of that immediately and getting down to the States to make you another epic gas station truck stop review. If it doesn't open till the end of July, then between now and then I will probably doing a couple small trips, either north, east, or west, all in Ontario.
So bloody pathetic. A fucking gas station video. Seriously, Ken? Proof that Ken is oblivious to all common decency. He clearly doesn't follow the news whatsoever, as he would see just how rampant the virus is in the US presently. He clearly doesn't realize that most countries are preparing to close entry with the US. I am almost certain that Ken would not adhere to a 14-day quarantine if he were able to go into the US during the pandemic, seeing as he only managed to self-isolate for one damn day months ago before just throwing all caution to the wind. This disgusts me even more than those women in Florida who told a council meeting they were going to hell for making people wear masks as it was ungodly.
But that's my plans. We have 97 people watching live, so I appreciate everybody who's stopping by, whether you are a member, a moderator, or a viewer. It's nice to chat with you guys. Again, this is a live show dedicated to all my moderators and members who are on always helping the channel, supporting the channel, and this is my appreciation back to you guys. On the weekend at the cottage, I think I had 2 beers left over from the weekend before, and so I bought like another 12 tall boys, and I drank probably about 8 beers on the Saturday night. And you know what, it wasn't just Saturday night, it was like Saturday afternoon to Saturday night, and I probably drank at least 8, and then I drank, yeah, that's right, and then I had the following 4 the next day on Sunday night, because my wife and I stayed at the cottage for an extra night, which was really nice. It's nice to stay up there on Saturday or Sunday night, sleep over, it's super calm and quiet, and then driving home in 0 traffic on a Monday morning is always great, or Monday afternoon, whatever.
A dozen beers. Wow. This is not a dozen 355 milliliter bottles or cans. A dozen tall boys is nearly 5.7 liters of beer. The National Institute of Alcohol Abuse and Alcoholism states that men should not exceed 4 drinks per day or a total of 14 per week. American Heart Association says men should not have more than 2 units of alcohol per day. A unit would be a 12-ounce or 355 milliliter can or bottle. So Ken had 16 units over the course of a 24-hour period. Seems like something a totally normal person would do, right?
Unknown with the $2 super chat. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. I've been watching you for years. I love your videos. Well, thank you very much. I love the fact that you love my videos. I love to hear that from people like you. Illinois Tom says, how does your family feel about you traveling to the US as soon as possible? My wife won't even let me go to the grocery store. Again, I'll be practicing as much safety as I possibly can, but if the government's open the border, then they will also think that it's safe to travel across borders. But like I said, if I can't go, then I can't go, and I'll just stick around home and still try to produce content for you guys.
When the border is opened up, and if Canada continues the whole 14-day self-isolation for people returning, I will not hesitate to report Ken if he does not adhere to this. Self-isolating means he must be alone, and thus he could not do it at his residence due to his wife. He also would have to have food that is delivered to him without contact. I do not see him following this if he chose to travel. I was in the US when this was declared a pandemic, and when the border was closed. I got supplies before hitting the border, and I spent 14 days alone, as I am one of those people who do the right thing when asked to help protect others.
Darth Vader says, Ken, go buy a case of A&W root beer and A&W glass mug if you don't have one of them by the restaurant already. Hey, ice cream, yeah, I love their floats, yeah, for sure. But I don't really want A&W in my house for quick access to break my fast. So I try to keep that kind of stuff out of my house. It is possible. I do have other pop in the house. I just don't drink it. I still have rum in the house. Back in the day, rum wouldn't last for very long. And I think I have 2 bottles of rum. One white and one that Paul bought me for my birthday. So my birthday was May 6th. And I think he gave it to me maybe a week before my birthday, possibly. So it's been over a month that that bottle has been sitting in my cabinet. Well, I drank a few rum and cokes maybe 3 weeks ago, but I haven't touched the bottle since, so.
He talks about how much he drinks, and yet he calls us out and claims we're defaming him over his drinking. People who tend to have issues with alcoholism will lash out at people like that as a defense mechanism, as they don't want to admit what others can see.
So that's willpower right there. Because I just know if I drink Coke and rum, I have no idea how many calories that is. It's probably like 300 calories, possibly, for a full can of Coke plus rum.
A typical rum and Coke is 2 ounces of rum and 4 ounces of Coke. This means there would be 3 drinks per can of Coke, translating to approximately 550 calories. How is this willpower, though? The fact that you haven't polished off the bottle is willpower? Okay. I still have a bottle of vodka I got when in university over 17 years ago. Guess I have far more willpower than you, eh?
At least minimum. Krista Edwards loves the idea of root beer float. Me too. Brandon, how are you, sir? Hello, G. Random guy says, I forget, but why didn't need you to camera shoots anymore? Love your videos. I forget, but why don't need you to shoot? I don't understand. Am I reading that wrong? People need to camera shoots anymore. We got another. Oh, Krista Edwards not only is one of our awesome moderators, but just became a member. Members, please welcome Krista Edwards into the membership program of KBDProductionsTV. Brandon Richards said, good afternoon. King Taz says, it sucks that we can't travel much. Well, definitely, man. My channel is starting to grow like crazy because of the traveling and the gas stations and truck stops. But as soon as I couldn't travel anymore, my channel has gone a little bit on the stale side.
What is it with Ken and not getting that there will be a new normal? Oh, right. It's like he has a sociopathic mindset.
Until further notice. Darth Vader says, I love rum and Coke, my favorite cocktail. It was my favorite cocktail for a very long time. It had to be Bacardi White and Coke or Pepsi. Nicholas says, excited for the NHL to resume, Ken. Yes, I am. Very much. Can't wait to hit up a bar, have a few drinks with friends, watch a game. That's my favorite part right there.
Booze, hockey, and COVID-19. Just what every fan needs.
Try a Jack and Sprite. Yeah, that sounds good. I used to drink Jack Daniels with a buddy of mine named Rob. Thanks, Nicholas. King Tazi says, welcome, Krista. The random guy said, why don't you do 2 camera shoots anymore? I did. The last 2 shoots I did had 2 cameras in them.
Could this be us getting to him again? He will stop saying certain words for a while, and now it seems that he will bring back things he quit doing when he wanted to be lazy. What should we try and get Ken to do next? I wonder just how far we can take this.
Brandon Richards said, hello, Krista. David said, well, hello, Ken. Hey, David. I thought it was about time. Thanks. Welcome aboard. Welcome as a new member, Krista says, Tom, Illinois Tom. Chocolate operators welcoming Krista in. So it's nice that you've got the wrench and the burger sign beside your name now. Welcome to the group, Krista. Prepare the hazing rituals, says Jacob. David says, any clues on what the next video or food item you will try? The next video, like today has been a bit of a hectic day. I shot an all-day video yesterday, top secret.
Tell me why you can call it an all-day video here, but then you upload it and refer to it as a 24-hour video when it isn't even remotely close to 24 hours. With that logic, your supposed 24-hour fasts must only be several hours. Get a clue, Ken.
And if you're following my Instagram, you'll know of 2 places that I ate at. So I made a big epic video for you guys. Started editing yesterday, but it was very difficult. I had to stop editing at probably like 8 o'clock at night and then resume at 7:30 this morning. And at around 2 o'clock, I had to go into Bradford and get my Invisaligns checked. And I had to get back here, try to edit. I didn't edit all the video in time. I want to do a good job for you guys. You guys deserve only the best.
So what you put out now is the best, huh? It isn't just the minimal effort you can put into a video based on how you keep telling us how you are stopping all sorts of things you used to do?
So, and I had to start doing the live show, so I had to stop editing, set up my live show stream, get my live show done with you guys for the next hour or the next 45 minutes. And then I have to finish editing the video, upload it. So it'll probably be up probably by 7 o'clock tonight. So as soon as this live show ends, which is at 5 p.m. in the next 45 minutes, then, like I said, I'm gonna have to edit like crazy, but still do the best job I can do. And then get that video up for you guys. So later on tonight, I apologize to all my European people that live in Europe, because it'll be probably really late by the time it goes live. Darth Vader says, mine is Captain Morgan's Parrot Bay coconut rum. Yeah, that's pretty good stuff. In the right combination, that's a great liqueur. And Coke or Pepsi, soda doesn't matter. Tastes good with both. And it's less alcohol too, so you won't get too smashed. I think it's like 30% alcohol or less for the Captain Morgan's Pirate Bay. It's like a liqueur. David says, I'm currently eating Five Guys for lunch. Yeah, I'm so glad I went back to Five Guys. It's been so long since I've been there. Rusty Bucket 5000. Hey, Ken, bro. Haven't seen it in a while. Keep it up, man. Thanks for the uploads. You're the man. Thank you very much. The production quality of your video is A+++. Thank you. And then Rusty Bucket also says, could you throw in an ooh la la for us old school subs? Ooh la la. There is actually a couple ooh la las in tonight's video that will be coming out to a screen near you.
This is a gag I wish he would quit. It is so damn cringy, but yet his juvenile mind finds it to be so amazing.
So, I forgot to plug in my batteries for the lights. These are the batteries I use for the lights I usually use for the setup. But because I've been so busy trying to get content out to you guys, and I have other obligations in my life, I forgot to plug them in this morning so that they'd be ready. So right now I'm using a desk lamp and my iPhone as lighting for, what do you guys think of my lighting setup for today? Last minute decisions. Do you own any Roots gear? Yes, I have a Roots hoodie. It's in the other room. David said, I work at Five Guys as well. Loved that video when you went back there. Oh, thanks. What would be your #1 recommendation if somebody like me had walked in and said, I'd like to order what you order, David? Let us know, David. And you work at a Five Guys that does the milkshake thing, because all the Five Guys I've been to do not do milkshakes, which sucks. Because there's nothing better than a big greasy cheeseburger and a milkshake. Ken, Nicholas says, when is the next 24-hour challenge? I did one for you yesterday. It will be up later on tonight. Stay tuned, stay glued to a YouTube outpost near you.
Once again, it is not 24 hours. I swear y'all seem to just share one communal brain that doesn't have enough IQ power to go around.
Darth Vader was talking to David here. Said, I have not had Five Guys in 2 years. Last time was when my son was born. They're too expensive for me, but I got a gift card and I'm spending it. Nice. Yeah, we raised the prices up sadly last year. Yeah, life goes on, man. Inflation. You just hope everybody's job goes up too. Like pay-wise. I like the bacon cheeseburger there. And yes, we do milkshakes. Man. Are they like, David, are they the best milkshakes? Or are they okay milkshakes? Or are they milkshakes? Are they thick? Are they creamy, thick, ice cream induced chocolate milkshakes or what? That's what I want to know.
Listen to him struggle with his attempt to ask about the milkshake and describe it. Hell, he said thick twice. Ken couldn't adequately describe food if his life depended on it. If you took away savory, sweet, phenomenal, tangy, and a few other words he always uses, all you would hear is crickets with a blank stare on his face.
I want to know the next time I hit up a Five Guys and I see that sign saying milkshakes sold here, that I will drop everything, drive across medians, drive across oncoming traffic just to get over there and try the milkshake.
Sad thing is, he isn't exactly kidding. We have seen how reckless he is when driving, what with the distracted driving when he wants to film holding a camera for the montage scenes.
Nicholas says, sweet. The real OGs will remember the checklist. Yeah, the checklist. Yep, a lot of fun back then doing those videos that way. Things have changed, and people seem to really like these 24-hour multiple restaurant extravaganzas.
Yet again, not even remotely close to 24 hours, so quit referring to it as such.
They are the best milkshakes. They can be really creamy. My favorite is strawberry. Yeah, Ben loves strawberry milkshakes. I'm a chocolate kind of guy. But mixing chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla together, getting the whole Neapolitan taste thing going is phenomenal.
It is so phenomenal. It is phenomenally phenomenal.
Brandon says, I don't have a very social life, so I come on here as I consider you all my friends. Brandon, how very nice of you to say that. I'm so glad that you are part of our circle of members. That's awesome. Rusty Bucket says that Cajun fries are at Five Guys are the bomb. Yeah, I love them too. I like to stuff a handful inside the burger with bacon, lettuce, tomato, onion, and ketchup. Darth Vader says that, David, my favorite shake you got is coffee. I didn't even know you guys, I wasn't even sure what flavors of milkshake you guys had. Krista says to Brandon, I agree. Very cool. Banana and strawberry is the best. Mix them together. Christina Nowakowski. I like Five Guys. I do too. I seriously can't wait to go back and do a non video just for myself. I remember when Ben was going to high school and he had my car, the days he would steal my car were the days he would go to Five Guys. It's time to jump to a pomegranate cherry. I'll be going back and forth between that and the regular club soda because, like I said, I went to the dentist and they took a couple impressions, and the flavor of the impressions is still in my mouth, and it's like, ah. Hey Ken, is your Gmail the same email Addy for PayPal? It has to be looking like this. Hang on. Mailing. No, that's not it. Email. Where did I put it? There it is. So, all lowercase, Ken Domik at gmail.com. That is my email address on Gmail. But again, it's all lowercase, Ken Domik at gmail.com.
It is amusing how Ken doesn't know that it doesn't matter if you use upper or lower case for email addresses. Email doesn't function like passwords or usernames on some websites, Ken.
Vanilla shakes are the best, says King Tazi. David says, we have banana, strawberry, chocolate, salted caramel, malted milk, peanut butter, holy shnikey, Oreo cookies, and Oreo cream, as well as introducing the mango flavor. I am like losing my you-know-what, just reading those off. We shouldn't talk about milkshakes and burgers. It's making me crave them. Me too. And I haven't eaten in 23 and a half hours, 24 and a half hours, 23 and a half hours. Send you some lunch money. Late happy B-Day. Check your PayPal. Thanks. Hey, thanks, Rusty Bucket. I appreciate that. I will probably use it for our Five Guys extravaganza.
Someone just sent him some money, and the total lack of enthusiasm he displays while saying thanks is mind-boggling to me. I've seen panhandlers who have expressed far more gratitude than Ken tries to feign.
I'm just replying to a text from my wife. Rusty Bucket, am I allowed to say your first name on the stream? Because it just came through. Do you watch pro wrestling? I do not really, no. Send you some money. Thank you. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Just trying to catch up on the comments here. Sounds good, man. It'll be enough for a Five Guys mukbang or whatever you want. Enjoy. Rusty Bucket, I appreciate that. Rusty Bucket, his first name's Matthew. I'm not going to say your last name just in case, but thank you very much. That is definitely going to be a phenomenal.
It's so phenomenally phenomenal that he was not transparent and didn't say how much it was he was given. Not surprising.
Yeah, first only, please. Yeah, I knew it. I almost, because your first comment there says, sounds good, man, which I thought was an okay to say your full name, but I'm glad I just thought it would be a bad idea to say your full name. But Matthew, thank you very much, buddy. That's awesome. I have an upcoming video that I will use that on, and I would love to shout you out. So that would be very, very cool. I used to do that back in the day. People used to love buying me lunch, and what I would do is buy the lunch, and whatever money was left over, I would send to the food bank. But a lot of people didn't like that, so we won't do that anymore, I guess.
By people, he likely means himself. I cannot fathom people getting upset about donating money to the needy. Ken seems to love people donating money to him, even though he doesn't need it at all. Then he reaches for the glasses as usual after likely telling a fib.
Grant Hutchinson, hello. How are you, sir? Say hi to your dad for me. No thanks. Okay. Brandon Richards says to Carissa Edwards, thanks. David says, I work at the Five Guys in Madison, Wisconsin, near Zaire Road. You should come in and check it out next time you're in Wisconsin. Yeah, I'd love to go, man. It would be nice to be in Wisconsin during the summertime. I've only experienced Wisconsin winter. It's good to know that we all have one interest in that, watching Ken eat food. Yeah, I like it too, Dave. I mean, Brandon, it's a very strange job, but it's the best job I've ever had. And I cheers every single one of you guys for making it happen for me. Cheers. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart.
Doesn't someone have to have a heart in order to appreciate something from the bottom of it?
David said to Brandon, I watch his eating videos at 1 a.m. for some reason. LOL. Must be that hunger. Possibly. I again, right from the beginning, when people kept requesting more and more food reviews, I couldn't understand it, but I gave the subscribers and viewers what they wanted. And then it just kind of kept growing from there. At that time, I was doing like mainly Minecraft videos with my son. And because that's the way I thought my YouTube channel was going to go. And I'm so glad that it didn't. I'm so glad it went the food way. It's much more fun. I got to travel. And I love hanging out with you guys. David says cheers. King Tazzy says cheers. And right back at you guys. All right, we're past the 30-minute mark. Hanging out with all my members and moderators and viewers. Got 95 people watching. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Hit that like button if you could. If you can find the time, show your support for my members, show your support for my moderators, show your support for me doing these videos just for you. I appreciate that.
How about you stop hiding the like and dislike numbers like you do now, Ken? We all know that you are barely able to keep it above 50% for those live streams, and you feel that hiding it makes it better. It only shows that you are acting like a coward.
Nicholas says cheers. Brandon says cheers. So,
Can't even play air guitar right. See, when you have music playing, you don't make noises with your mouth, Ken. This further demonstrates just how much boredom there is with a KBDProductionsTV members-only live stream.
I almost spilled the beans. Sorry, I almost said something I shouldn't have said to spoil your video for tonight.
Ken says and does a lot of things he shouldn't do or say. So apparently spoiling something in one of his unreleased videos is a big no-no. But saying things like, all lives matter is fine. Treating hand sanitizing as a joke is fine. Threatening people by pointing a gun at their face is fine. Puking into buckets on live streams when getting wasted is fine. Trying to touch another young YouTuber's penis on camera is fine. Ken Domik is apparently fine.
Wow, I almost thought I launched it. I still gotta edit the rest of it. I always edit like the 3 restaurants in chunks, and then I string them together and put the little what they call it, bridges between them, and then I work on the very, very beginning because I need to watch as much of the content as possible before I actually build the beginning of my video. I kind of have it in my head, but anyway. Hey Ken and everyone, I just got home from work. James is in the house. James, we're up to 62. 62 members, and it is awesome. We're growing every single week. We should do something super special when we hit 100 members. Maybe do a mukbang, an hour-long or a 2-hour-long members-only mukbang in replace of this. What do you guys think?
So rather than just have it be an additional stream, he wants to do as minimal as possible, so he says it should replace the normal weekly stream. Unreal, Ken. Only a matter of time before the weekly show turns into bi-weekly and then monthly. We've all seen how Ken over time cuts back on his obligations.
You went to Pizza Nova, right, Ken? No, not on this one, sorry. If you guys were paying attention to the most liked comment on my last video, that will give you a hint as to what the video is going to be and what kind of restaurants I went to. Maybe.
He can't just leave it be, so he has to drop a hint to let others go ruin the surprise of his craptacular new video. You know, the new one that will drop that is a copycat of an original idea that some other more creative YouTuber has done already. That is the style of Ken's channel now.
Ken, which fast food place has the worst customer service in your opinion? I honestly... If you go to one restaurant and you get bad customer service and then you go to the next, let's just use McDonald's as an example. You might go to McDonald's and the person over the PA or the person at the front of the counter might not treat you very well, but that's just the person. I never ever hold that against a company, and I don't think any specific company has bad service across the board. Not anywhere I've been. Every once in a while you'll get that person that's not having a very good day, and I try not to hold that against them ever.
That is a crock of shit, and you know it. You bitched out Popeyes as one store gave you an older biscuit. When that poor girl at that LA KFC couldn't hear you had ordered a drink, you made sure to give her an abundance of your Ken Rage-infused passive-aggressive behavior. So please tell me how you did not hold it against the company or the employee in either situation, Ken. That is just 2 examples of a multitude that come to mind. So quit lying through your damn teeth about things you do all the time.
Hope that helps you. David said to Brandon, Ken did make me crave Popeyes in one video he did before he landed the commercial for Popeyes. Yeah, I'm so happy that Popeyes hired me to purchase an older video because it takes away that whole sellout kind of thing. Because Popeyes picked a video that they saw that I liked, that they liked, and that was great.
It doesn't take away the sellout aspect though, Ken. You have been trying to sell out to companies for years. You still do by tweeting them every time you post something on social media. So please keep lying and denying.
Sweet, congratulations, Ken. Thank you very much, James. 2-hour mukbang and chill chat with Ken. Yes, members only mukbang. That would be fantastico. So should that be my guarantee to you guys? Once we hit the 100 members mark, we will do a 2-hour mukbang. Maybe I'll get the Pizza Hut, what's it called? The Pizza Hut triple treat box, and try to eat as much of it as possible on a Wednesday afternoon. It'd be killer. I'll do it. Good to go. Got to go, Ken. Thanks again. I know you take a lot of heat from trolls, and it's underserved, man.
We are the trolls? I think your member has it the other way around. You're the one who goes around using burner accounts and spouting libel about us all because we wised up and decided to react to your content and constructively point out your blunders or your poor behavior. It is fully deserved. Sorry to break it to you, Ken. See, if people are kind and treat others with the respect that they deserve, then they wouldn't have people providing commentary against their actions. You don't fit that, unfortunately. So, what do? You come and attack a channel to get it shut down, and then when that fails, you make all sorts of unfounded derogatory statements, which is defamation, and then you claim that about our content. Sorry to burst your bubble, Ken, but I haven't once said a defamatory statement about you in a video. You constantly saying I'm poor or fat or jealous or live in my mother's basement shows all that we point out about your personality. You will say it is not you, but hell, would you like me to add YouTube to the court filing so that a judge could request them to provide the IP address to reveal you were, in fact, behind the burner account?
Keep up the good work. We appreciate it. Thanks, Rusty Bucket. Matthew, high five, buddy. See you in the next live show. Yes, we need a 2-hour mukbang, says David. You look great, Ken. Thank you, James. Chocolate Operator says, gotta go eat some food, right? Gotta go eat some food. Might get back on before the end. Yeah, you got 22 minutes before I sign off and make my big, huge salad and eat some protein.
Then down a dozen beers and eat a bunch of greasy cheeseburgers.
Random Hato in the house. What is going on? Hey, Random, we're up to 62 members.
Looks like Ken's new theme in these streams is to constantly tell people how many members he has. Did you all know he is up to 62 members now? I didn't, even though he has said it like 62 times thus far in the video.
And I've made the promise and guarantee that once we hit 100 members that I'll do on the following Wednesday of whenever we hit 100 members, I will do a 2-hour mukbang extravaganza video, and I'll just eat food and answer questions. I might have to have somebody on Discord helping me because my mouth will be full the whole time.
Seems this could confirm that Ken is being a sneaky little mole in my Discord server. I have my suspicions on who it is, but I haven't booted them. It's kind of cute as he never says anything and is signed in 24/7.
But it'll be to celebrate our 100 member mark. Bum, bum, ba-da-ba. Hey David, sorry that random. Holy crap. We're up to 63 new members, 1 member closer to a 2-hour mukbang. Thanks, Random. I appreciate it. I hope everything's going well for you at home. I hope you're I believe you had some back issues a while ago. I'm hoping that you are recovering as best as you can. I'm hoping you're back to 100%. Everybody, please wish Random Hato well, our newest member. Ken, the letting the server decide was genius. Can't remember the guy who suggested it. Just Being Kyle, another new member. Please welcome Random. So we've got 4 new members in this live stream. We have Chocolate Operator, Krista Edwards, Random Hato, and Just Being Kyle as 4 brand new members as of today. So please welcome them all in. David welcomed everybody in, so that's awesome. Not to make you jealous, Ken, but I had a meatball parm wedge from the Great Italian Deli near me in Bronxville. Dude, Bronxville. It was a go out and get it now plus. Sounds fantastic, dude. Now I need my food badly. I haven't eaten in 23 and a half hours. Basically at 5 o'clock, it'll be 24 hours since I've eaten food. Wow. But I'm down 32 pounds, so I hope you guys appreciate that. I've appreciated all your guys' support on my social medias.
You won't prove it, though, so I'm highly skeptical of it, as is everyone else.
I have to go, Ken. Can't wait for the new video tonight. Thanks, Nicholas. I can't wait to see your comment, reaction on my video. Another new member, says James. I'm all good, Ken. Thanks. Dude, I'm so happy to hear that, man. Wishing you well, says Krista to Random Hato. Welcome, Just Being Kyle, says Krista. Currently grilling some hot dogs on the barbecue. Random. The random guy. Nice. Random Being Kyle. Sorry, Just Being Kyle. I'll get it eventually. I'm just going to call you Kyle. Kyle, me pulling up late to the KBD party. What did I miss? We've just been chatting about what we're doing this summer during the limited summer that we might have. Hoping things open up. Just stuff like that. Just life in general.
Everyone listening to Ken complain about how he can't travel due to a serious pandemic that he doesn't take seriously at all, or how he has been fasting for almost 24 hours and really wants to eat some food. Just the same boring crap, you know? Stuff like that.
Are you doing a 48-hour fast? No, I'm not doing 48-hour fast right now. I'll probably do another 48-hour fast by the end of the month, possibly at the beginning of July. Doodle-doo. Doodle-doo. Well, when next live? At 4 again? I gotta go, but if it's 4, I'll see you next week. Yeah, I think last week we discussed if it would be best for 3 or 4 o'clock, and I think everybody agreed that 4 was fine. In my analytics, it tells me that a lot of my viewers are not necessarily watching me, but watching YouTube from 4 to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So everybody agreed that 4 to 5 is a good time. James says, great new hoodie from Muskoka Bearwear. I got it as perched on my chair right now. Can't wait for the next cool night to wear it. And thanks. RL, welcome to the stream. Good afternoon. Hope everything's going well down south. Jacob in the house. Have you tried any hard seltzers? If so, what's your favorite? I have not tried a hard seltzer. Are you talking like an alcoholic beverage? I think that's what a hard seltzer is. Random Hater says, thanks, Krista. I'm all good. Had hip replacement. And now I'm like a... what is that? A sprinter. Nice. Look like I said Springer. I'm like, what? What's a Springer? Maria, thank you very much for the cool sticker. I appreciate that. I believe that's Swedish money. Am I correct? Is that a Swedish sticker from Maria? Welcome all new members to the KBD Productions family. Thank you for using my topic of discussion today. No problem. Krista Edwards said thanks to Random Hato. Oh, you're welcome. Sorry. Oh, you're awesome. That's awesome. Man, I'm going delirious with no food. And Super Chat says James. Illinois Tom says 3 or 4 are both fine for me. I'll watch either way. Yeah, I was trying to find like the best time to go live for people in my time zone, people who live in England and all that, because a lot of my members are from Britain and that area of the world.
Nah, you were just trying to find the best time so that you could maximize viewers to help boost your paltry numbers and perhaps elicit some people joining or sending super chats. We weren't born yesterday, Ken.
The UK, just that whole area, you know, the United Kingdom and all. Just checked out the most liked comment. Very interesting to see how tonight's new live stream goes. Just being Kyle, checking it out, doing a little investigation to find out what tonight's video is going to be about. Also, thanks for introducing me to Critical East Japan. Paul is great. Oh, I'm so glad. Paul is an awesome guy. If you ever travel out to Japan, I'm sure he'd love to meet people like you. Tell Paul from the Tickle Toad I say hello. 4 to 5 works best for me, says James. Awesome. Cheers, guys. David says I prefer 4, but 3 is also fine. I tune into YouTube until 5 or 7 sometimes as well. Very cool. All right, guys. It looks like we got about 13 minutes. The lucky 13 minutes to go.
Ken is counting down until he can get off of the stream. He doesn't want to stay a moment longer than he is obligated to do so. Yet he has prolonged his non-member chats due to money coming in. This really shows how he cares about his members.
So get your questions in. I'll try my best to answer as many as I can. We have 73 likes on this video. If you haven't liked it up already, I'm pretty sure all my members have liked it up already. All my moderators have liked it up. Anybody watching this live stream that are just watchers and viewers, consider hitting that like button.
Stop being a coward and hiding the stats, Ken. Don't play dumb as if you don't know how to do it. It is funny how you feel hiding it somehow will make things better.
Appreciate it. Do. So all this music is from Epidemic Sound. It is all copyrighted music. I have an agreement with them, and I'm allowed to use this music, just in case any of you guys out there wonder where I get this music from. There is, I think, over the last 3 years, there has been a link in the description of all my videos. There has been is it a link? Or just letting me know where I'm getting my music from. Music brought to you by. And it's all very cool music like this. And I'm happy to have met them at one of the cons. I believe it was Clamor, and I met a gentleman there. I don't want to say his name off the top.
So Ken isn't paying the $15 per month licensing fee, as he has a deal with the people who run it. Further proof of his cheap ways.
James Baxter says, you got rid of the goatee. What kind of facial hair are you growing now? I didn't get rid of it. I just want it short as opposed to long. So it is still there. Every single. Maybe the lighting sucks. Did I miss any comments here? Coming up. Up. I'm actually going to be going to the Tickle Toad on Friday, probably for around 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Anybody in the Toronto or GTA wants to swing by the Tickle Toad for 1 o'clock, you need a reservation because the area in which the Tickle Toad is moving into phase 2 of the coronavirus, the opening up of restaurants. You're allowed to open up patios as of Friday, but you'll need a reservation because they're booking up. You get a 90-minute window, and if you're in the area, it'd be nice to say hi, and it'd be nice for you to help sponsor or support Paul's restaurant. That would be fantastic.
Just what we would want, to meet Ken. I'll wait until I get to do it at the Barrie Courthouse.
Just Being Kyle says, sometimes I wonder if the roller coaster videos kept going, would you be doing food reviews in the coasters? I thought about it, but if they saw you with food, obviously you wouldn't be able to eat a burger. You'd always have to get the last seat on the coaster just so the food wouldn't fly back into people behind you and they get all mad at you. Christina says, would you go to La Cellier? Is that it? At Epcot, Canada. I believe I've been there. I remember having a poutine at Epcot Center, but that's going back many years. I've been to the Epcot Center since, but I don't think I ate at the Canadian Pavilion. David says, Ken is rocking the Hulk Hogan look. Yes, I am. Almost. James says, got the steering wheel tray 3 months ago, and it's a great invention. I love it. Just don't drive with it. You'll be in for a big shock. My biggest tip to you, do not use the tray while driving. I think it's pretty explanatory. And I've seen people use it on the top of the steering wheel. Holy sh! So I put it on the bottom of my steering wheel so the food's down low. But I've seen people put it up high and the food's even closer to your mouth. So I haven't tried it yet. I might try it maybe in an upcoming video if I can remember. I'm just so used to routine that I might forget for sure. All right, guys, 9 minutes left. We're at almost the 51-minute mark. The time that I started this and the time on the wall is off by a bit, so apologize to that. Did Maria respond, letting me know where she's from? I'm not sure if I missed that comment. I think I missed that comment. Can anybody confirm what the currency SEK is? I'm pretty sure it's Swedish. Or Sweden. Possibly. No, I think it's Sweden money.
Swedish and Sweden are the same thing, Ken. Something tells me he was thinking that Swedish was Swiss, as in Switzerland. So yes, SEK is a Swedish krona.
Also, Just Being Kyle says, also I love that you and little Aaron follow each other on Instagram. I always see him liking your posts. He's a great artist. Yeah, I actually watched a few of his videos on YouTube and left a comment on one of the songs that I liked the best. Off the top of my head, I can't remember. I think it's like a boyfriend girlfriend breakup kind of song, and he did a really good job on that. I really liked it. David says, how many of you still prefer to read the time on the manual clock? Oh, I'm from Sweden, says Maria. From a manual clock versus a digital, I prefer the manual clocks. I like both. That's a manual clock, and then the one on my computer obviously is a digital clock. Zach Attack Studios in the house saying, hey Ken, hey Zach, we got 4 new members in the house. We got Chocolate Operator, Krista Edwards, Random Hato, and Just Being Kyle. 3 brand new members, bringing us up to 64 members on this channel, Zach. So say hi to them and show your support. I've made a declaration, I guess, a promise that once we hit 100 members, I will be doing a 2-hour extravaganza mukbang just for the members and moderators. So stay tuned, Zach Attack Studios.
Anyone else notice how he said they had 4 new members, but then he said 3? Ken is delirious, as he said earlier.
Sorry, I'm checking in late. Not a problem whatsoever. Krista Edwards says, it's Swedish currency, and yeah, Maria, you beat me to it. Maria, thank you once again for the donation. That's awesome. Consider becoming a member, and you'll get your name in the credits of the videos, Maria, and for a whole month, for $5. So, you know, I love the Super Chats. Super Chats are great, but I'm not sure how much 25 Swedish coinage is, but consider becoming a member, and you'll get your name in the videos, and you'll be a part of the KBD Productions TV family permanently until those videos come down 300 years from now.
Someone gave him around $3.60 Canadian, but yet he was pressuring her to join his channel as a member. That is gross. It is one thing to just say support the channel by considering joining, but spending 20 to 30 seconds pleading with someone to join after they gave you money is so wrong.
I'm curious as to some people who want to leave a super chat, which I'm totally fine with, but not become a member, where they get so much more out of becoming a member by getting their name in the credits of the videos. But hey, do whatever you like.
A super chat is a one-time thing. Being a member is a recurring payment, and some people do not like to have that, as either they don't know how to go about turning it off, or some sites make it a challenge to stop a recurring payment. Some may also not care about getting their name on a KBDProductionsTV video. Hell, anyone that subscribes to me that would like their name in the credits of one of my videos, just ask and I'll do it. You don't have to pay me for that privilege.
James says, LOL, that would be a new way to have a good, or to go food. What? LOL, that would be a new way to have to go food if you drove with a steering wheel right upside down. SEK is Swedish super chat. Thank you. I'm about to head out. Hope you guys have a great evening. David, thank you very much. Everybody say hi, bye to David. Appreciate you stopping by. I'm loving these members only live streams. It's very friendly, very stress free, and you guys are so supportive of each other, and it's good to see. Just Being Kyle said, look, Mom, I'm in the credits. You guys are lucky, man. All new members that are now new members, as of today, you guys' name will be in the credits of today's video. Because I haven't finished editing it. I did finish putting the credits in, because that's one of the things I like to do first for some reason. I don't know why I like to do the credits first. I guess I like seeing your names, but I have time, once this live stream's editing, to have my dinner, re-edit the credits, and put in Chocolate Operator, Krista Edwards, Random Hado, and Just Being Kyle in the credits of tonight's video that will be going live sometime tonight. Probably before 8. If I can get it out earlier, I'll try, but I'm gonna have to work my butt off. But you guys are worth it, let me tell you.
My name is not in the credits of any videos, Ken, but yet you took my money even if it was an accidental purchase due to a glitch where my browser moved the buttons on me. I'd like my money back, as you have not provided a perk that was promised, and thus it is false advertising.
I've done my club soda.
I've done my club soda? Do you mean you have finished your club soda, Ken? I still do not get this new trend of you telling people when you are finished something. Are you a toddler?
This really helps when you're fasting to, not go and grab a beer or a pop or soda or whatever, because there's 0 calories in this. There's a little bit of sodium, which is good for you if you're fasting. And in the next 3 minutes, I'll have done an actual 24-hour fast. Most days I do a 22-hour fast, but because of the video I shot yesterday, I think I stopped eating at 5. It's possible I stopped eating at 4, but... Zach attacks and see it, David. Look, Mom, I'm in the credits. Love it. Random Hado says, cheers, Ken. Chris Edwards said, see it, David. Dun, 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 dun. Just Being Kyle says, even if it comes out later, it'll still be in time for my 1 o'clock in the morning bite. Nice. Zach Attack Studio says club soda is great. Yeah, and this is, if I want a little flavor in my club soda, this is the pomegranate cherry, and it kind of tastes like cherry cough drops, but it's not syrupy or anything because it's 0 calories. 0 calories, 0 sweeteners. Yeah, you do not want any 0 calorie drink with artificial sweeteners in it. That is not a good thing. It actually does the exact opposite of what you think a 0 calorie drink with artificial sweeteners in it.
Hush up, Ken. You don't know what you are talking about. Watching a few YouTube videos on the subject doesn't make you an expert. When you can't even say simple words within the dieting realm, right, what makes you think you are some guru on the subject? You don't adhere to proper eating habits. You refuse to prove that you are in fact losing weight. So if you aren't prepared to be transparent, then again, hush up on the subject.
James says, it should read that to be a new way to have food to go drive. Yeah, I understand where you're going with that. Yeah, if you could have it, the steering wheel slide through the steering wheel like a level. All right, guys, we got 1 minute left. Once again, I'd love to thank every single one of my members for being in the live stream, the 1 hour members only live stream. I'd love to thank my moderators for swinging by. I'd love to thank all the people that are my new members. So Chocolate Operator, Krista Edwards, Random Hato, and Just Being Kyle, and brand new members. I'd like to thank Caden Gamer 22 or 226 for the super chat, Unknown for the other $2 super chat, and Maria with a sticker and a 25 Swedish dollar super chat. Thank you very much, guys. One more question before I go. I'm a videographer and was drawn to your camera collection videos back in the day. Wow. Do you miss shooting with so many cameras? It's nice to be simple, simplistic, and this is what I shoot most of my reviews and vlogs with. It's very handy, just sits in my pocket. I don't need to do any settings or anything. It just sucks for audio when if it's windy. Other than that, it's a great camera. I do like cinematography. I just don't have time to muff around with cameras.
Sorry, Ken, but you are a shitty cinematographer. We have seen you try your hand at it, and shooting your hand touching a door, your legs and feet as you walk, or things like that aren't at all what cinematography is about. That is amateur hour at its finest. You have time, but you have admitted you like to be lazy. Your words, not mine.
Just Being Kyle says, see ya, Ken. Stay safe, stay healthy. You too. Zach Attack says, you're the best, Ken. You're the best too, buddy. All right, guys. So once again, I think I thanked everybody that needs to be thanked. Have a great evening, and we'll see you next Wednesday in the members only live stream. And again, once we get to 100 members, I will be doing a 2-hour live stream mukbang just for the members, and again, to show my support to the members and moderators. Have a great night, guys, and we'll see you again in the next video. And don't forget, tonight I'm launching my brand new video, so check it out. I'm looking forward to seeing all your comments in that video. Have a great night, guys. See you later.
Once again, Ken provides us with what was a phenomenally boring live stream where he, as usual, shows very little enthusiasm, emotion, or care to be there. He kept mentioning doing a special 2-hour mukbang once they get to 100 members in hopes of spurring on people to hand him their money, it seems. He complained as usual about how he can't travel, but as soon as the border is opened up, he would be going down to gas stations and truck stops, but it's fine because he would take precautions, he says. Ignorant doesn't even do justice to that sort of mindset that he seems to have when it comes to the pandemic. It is sad that some people just simply refuse to accept the new normal for the time being. Ken would do himself some good to actually look at a credible news source and see what exactly is going on. Quit thinking that you are immune to this and that you can't do any harm to people by going out and making your non-essential videos. Just because the province is entering phases of reopening doesn't mean anything. Why do you think they keep having to close down places again when people simply throw all caution to the wind? Look at the beaches on Canada Day as a prime example. The U.S. is just a cesspool right now for the virus, and it is why the world is banning entrance to Americans. However, Ken Domik just wants in. I say go for it, Ken, but just stay there. Thanks again to all my supporters for sticking by during my downtime thanks to Ken's actions. I appreciate the flood of comments being left on the new videos that I was finally able to put on the channel. We are going to show Ken that we aren't going to go away just because he doesn't like that we point out his faux pas. I also went past a third of the required subscribers and the required view hours in order to be considered for the partnership program. I want to unlock that for the additional channel features that will allow me to communicate better with you all on important matters. The AdSense aspect is a mere afterthought to me, unlike with Ken. This has been another Ken Domik dissemination expose. But until next time, KDDE out.